Welcome back to MyGM 2K25. I am your host, attackslug, our very first PLE, Hell in a Cell, and we have some things to consider. Certainly, number one being that Triple H wants one steel cage match, which would give me an injury rehab card, so maybe, depending on stamina, but also Alexa Bliss wants to work this week, and because of the new PLE stuff in this year's GM mode, I might just do that. But also, I suppose that Tony D wanted a solo match this week, and that's not gonna happen, Tony D, unless I toss you into Hell in a Cell, and that's not a singles match. So would that count being a solo for Tony D? I don't know. He's not happy, so he might just leave or get traded or something. It could be a very short episode because we aren't booking the whole show. We're only booking one guy in the opener, a mid-card match, a mid-card promo, and one lady in the main event, which should be Alexa Bliss with her 87 stamina. Let's book our actual match here in the mid-card, which is indeed for the world title. Drew challenging Seth. Both have enough stamina where I could do a cage match. But is that worth doing is a very good question. The opener is a men's fatal 4-way. So if I put Tony D in the match, which he's not really, not a main event guy, but would this prove his points, and would that even work? Also, if I played the matches and won, does that mean anything? Because usually these matches, the actual in-game match part means nothing for the actual star rating or the GM stuff or whatever. So if there is a reward, I would assume they intend you to play the match and then win the match. So that seems much more geared towards the online multiplayer and not playing it here in a single player capacity versus the CPU. Weird. Also in the mid card, we should book a charity promo because that's what we keep doing here. So who has the mic skills? Wait, why is Roman a 3? Really? He's gotten so much better. AJ's a 4. All right. The Miz is a 5. So I guess Miz here is cutting our charity promo. Mike, get on that business. Lock that in. So weird. It seems way more focused on you playing against other actual players and not playing it by yourself, which is what I do here. But also, we can get that PLE Hell in a Cell bonus. How does that affect all of us? Like, if I'm buying this, it should only affect me. I'm trying to win. Like, I don't understand. Look, I'm just going to buy it. So, we'll find out. Hopefully, it only affects my matches. But that's a little weird. We're down to 119 in our budget. Power cards. I don't think anyone's in danger of being injured. So, the physio is not super important here. And I'm going to save the stock card for the go-home show for next PLE. It's just how they handle this is weird. I'm not sure that I like it. But, do we have the gold? Do we need the gold? Do we put in for the injury rehab if someone eventually would be injured? What's the cost? What's the cage cost? So, alright. What is the cost for doing the cage? $35,000. Resolves the rivalry, gets extra fans, and has a high cost and a high quality boost. Sure. That brings us up to $50K for this. I mean, look, it's pay-per-view. You go all out, right? That's the plan, right? I guess. With Drew's stamina being where it's at, let's just hedge our bets on this. So we're going to lock this in, hedge our bets on Drew, making sure he stays uninjured. So, Mr. McIntyre, there you go. That, more or less, locks us in for what we're doing. And I guess I'm playing these Hell in a Cell matches because it has a reward, so why wouldn't I? Otherwise, you don't give everyone the same reward, right? Like, look, we're going to confirm the booking, and we're going to find out. Show cost $50K. We got 119. Tony D, Andre Chase, Solo, and Jey Uso. I had the option to play, so we're going to play. I could choose who to be, which is also weird. Like, why wouldn't I be my guy? It just seems like it's meant for online multiplayer, which, not sure that I'm feeling that. So, again, I'm playing it here solo, and bring on my opponents, and skip all their intros because I don't care. Lower the cell. I hate the red cell. I never liked the red cell. It's just visually distracting. Give me the silver cell. Give me the black cell. Red cell, don't like it. But also, when they had the red cell with the red fiend lighting, also just not a fan of that. Solo. Now, I have, because I'm not dumb, I have adjusted the in-game difficulty here to normal and not hard. Not doing a Hell in a Cell 4-way on hard. No thank you. Yeet. Just trying to get through this as fast as possible. I gotta play 2 of these here. So I'm just gonna cut to the end of the match, and again, perhaps Fridays now will be a short video because I don't want to sit here forever doing these matches on video. Like, I can win. I know that. Like, sure, I could get screwed, but otherwise it's not really the most compelling of content. But yes, plenty of Andre Chase business, and Solo. I don't love you, Solo. What are we doing here? Spinning Solo onto Jey. That mom just... Alright, luck. Absolute luck. I can't get up. And he's calling for that. Get up, Tony D. Oh my god, get up. Spiking him. Guess what, Solo? Guess what, Solo? Right. Andre, don't you dare! I hate you. That was perfect. That was perfect, you bum. That was all mine. I had it. It was over. Come on. Solo, stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Come on. Are you joking me? Ugh. Spear from Jey. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Count it. Count it. Count it. Count it. 1, 2. Stole one. Ha ha ha. 4.5-star classic. Does that give me the match reward? I would assume that it would, but what do I know? Okay, otherwise on this card, we have a fatal 4-way. Tyler Bate, Eric, Carmelo Hayes, and Andrade from NXT. And Big Strong Boy gets that win. 2 stars, mediocre. The call out from Nikita to Alba was okay. Mid-card Extreme Rules Women's Tag Team Titles. Wendy Chu and Tiffy Two Belts versus Natalya and Bianca. Will the EST be? Nope. She will not. Amazing. 4 stars. Cody calls out Javon. It was excellent on promos. What do you want to talk about? Mid-card Extreme Rules Tag Team. So, Alpha Academy. Non-title versus Fatu and Tangaloa. Fatu has 32 stamina. This is Extreme Rules. With a Randy Orton run-in for reasons. Dummy. He's gonna get hurt. Ring the bell. Alpha Academy win. Tozawa and Fatu got hurt in that match. So, Tozawa for 4 weeks and Fatu for 3. Like, 4 stars, but at what cost? Chelsea calls out Rhea. Steel Cage. McIntyre. Rollins. Simulates. And new. 4.5-star classic. Rivalry complete. The Miz. Meanwhile, I don't want to sit here for another 15-20 minutes playing another Hell in a Cell matchup. But this one is Alba Fire, Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. We will just simulate and hope for the best, because I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the tag team. Okay. They're teaming you with another brand. So we still won, which is good, and it was a good match, which is good, but that's weird. If the battle is for brand supremacy, like, why team me with another team there? I don't get it. Anyhow, post-PLE show breakdown. Look at everyone else's stamina from that Hell in a Cell, and Tony D is doing just fine. And look at his morale. It went up. He was pissed at us, and now he's doing a lot better. So kudos to me for putting him in that match. That all worked out quite well. Now, opener, 4.5, mid-card, 2, 4, 4, 4.5, and a 4.5 in the main event. So NXT totally just didn't do great in the mid-card, whereas a WCW did the best. So, alright, cool. And they got injuries, and I did not. So continuing on with that, gaining more fans from PLE shows. You receive 10,000 fans when anyone wins the opener or the main event. I did both. So, for every half a star your mid-card match earns, you gain 2,000 fans. For each of your 6 highest ring level superstars in a show, gain 100 fans. And the PLE show profits, ticket prices average from all brands' ticket prices. And so, NXT did 109 and made 62. Raw did 113 and Raw made 47. SmackDown did 116 and they made 46. And fingers crossed, WCW does 163 and we made 39. Tony D finally snapped that losing streak. Maybe he's turned the corner. What a show. Speechless. Hashtag WCW. Where the big boys play. Injury rehab card, which brings our lead, our number 1 position to 56,204. Nick Aldis, try to keep up. And now we head to the trade screen. Is there anyone I want from Monday Night Raw? Also, they have a larger budget than I do currently by a good chunk. So, I've learned that trying to trade for champions tends to be a bad idea. I don't know. The Giant Omos is certainly a tempting superstar to try to attain here. We can't get anyone who's been injured. So, unfortunately, I cannot get Fatu. And NXT, do they have anyone worth trading for? I wouldn't mind getting Big Bronson Reed. They got Olaf in here? That's funny. Like, when and where did you hire Olaf? Honestly, I am certainly at the moment pleased with my current roster. I'm not really looking to do trades right now. So I'm going to say I'm good with trading. If there's an offer, I will certainly consider it. But I'm fine for the moment. All right, Raw has an offer. There is no haggling with these proposals. Take it or leave it. Adam Pearce thinks that delivering to me Chase U, including Andre, who is a champion, for Asuka and 129,000 of my budget. Keeping in mind, I don't have that much of a budget, and that would be most of my cash, and that's not even worth considering. That is a value of about 342,000 on their side and about 360 on my side, and he's trying to drain my operational costs here that I need to run shows. So no, Adam Pearce, that is a bad trade. Like, you're trying to screw me there. Not gonna happen. Sitting in 3rd place. Shut up. Winter Park, Florida. Heading towards Money in the Bank. Just a note, McIntyre's stamina is terrible. That's why I used that power card. So he can rest up for next week's show. Have to say, you crushed it. Gain recognized game. Why, thank you, Nick Aldis. I must give credit to my amazing roster. Sure, but it wouldn't be nearly as good without you. Got some work to do. Yes, yes you do, sir. Shawn Michaels, talked a big game. Shawn Michaels used a power card on me. Your show topped the charts. How'd you pull that off? I'm the best, HPK. Call me Mr. GM from now on. So it's that simple. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. That won't last forever. Yeah, we'll see. Alexa Bliss, I put you in a match. She needs money. She had a costume malfunction at practice. I can do a rush job for 5,000. I can do a local tailor for 20,000. Or I could just not book Alexa on the show, which is also fine. Like, that's not a problem. Alexa, just chill for a week. You were just in Hell in a Cell, so take a week off. Hey, Slug, listen, I'm Tongaloa, and I'm sick of working for Nick Aldis at SmackDown. The infamous Tongaloa. He wants to sign for 124. This to me screams double agent. Much like Adam Pearce wanted to drain my entire operational budget, so does Tongaloa. I got 160 in the budget, he wants 124. Maybe if it was Tamatonga, maybe if it was Jacob, but the botch machine, Tongaloa, no thank you. Get out of my office. Fine, your loss. It's not though, it's really not. Okay, shake up cards. 3 options. 1 is instant. Fan favorites gain morale, rule breakers gain 5 popularity. So faces get morale, heels get popularity. All match types cost less, but superstars use more stamina for 5 shows. And increasing, those charity promos are certainly very useful for maintaining my lead and increasing someone who is a permanent roster addition to 5, so that instead of having to always rely on Alexa Bliss, yeah, that's what we want. All right, who's going to 5? I know Drew's currently at 3. Who would be a good spot to go to 5 on the promo? Why not Tatum Paxley? Why not? Okay, so things to consider. Braun Strowman's contract is up in 3 weeks. We should hopefully finish up his feud with Pete Dunne by then, but we shall see. But those are problems for next week, as we have a pretty hefty lead here at the end of week 1. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.